Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for my reflections. So, I've decided that we are going to be reflecting on video. So, some years ago, I spent a good part of my workday at a hotel and noticed something interesting. The hand wash in the restroom was glued to the slab. I was honestly amused. After laughing, I reflected on it and I would like to share some life lessons that jumped out for me. Decisions like that don't come out of nowhere. They are usually a result of repeated small losses that eventually became too significant to ignore, right? So let's learn our lessons. I'll share some professional and personal lessons. Number one, small leakages can sink big ships. I'm sure we all remember the story of the Titanic, so no need to re rehash that. But it was a small leakage that led to the sinking of that ship. So what looks insignificant today, for example, a missing hand wash, minor inventory loss tomorrow, can accumulate into a serious cost center for whether it's a business or you as a person, right? Systems are often built from experience and sometimes from pain. Every strict policy you see in the business has a backstory most of the time. Prevention is cheaper than replacement. The cost of constantly replacing items may far outweigh the cost of implementing cost controls or cost measures. Number four, trust is good, controls are even better. In both personal and professional settings, relying solely on goodwill without structure can be expensive. Okay. Number five, your environment shapes behavior. When systems are loose, people, whether intentionally or not, may take advantage of this. When you have structure, it reduces temptation. And I'd like to share a personal story along these lines. Before now, anybody could just call me at any time, and I drop everything I'm doing and I'm able to I talk. But I realized that it was not sustainable. So what I did was that I put a structure to it. So anyone that calls me and I'm in the middle of something, I send a message, I'm sorry, it still happened this morning. I'm not able to pick your call. Whatever it is you want to say, please send a chat or send a voice note. And when they do that, it forces them to think whether they really need me to do stuff or not. And many times when I put that control in, people actually stop to think, do they really, am I the one they really need, or can they do it themselves? So I've had cases where people are like, oh, don't worry, I sorted it out. Or sometimes they're like, okay, they still go ahead, they send the voice note. So I have the opportunity to listen to what they have to say. I think about it, I see if it's something I want to do or if it's something I believe they can do themselves. So we look at all of those things. And if I feel like, oh, we really still need to talk, I will then send them my booking link and tell them to find a good time for them because I've put my own good times in the calendar. So they find their best times and then we schedule a proper meeting and we have a good conversation. So we don't have cases where I'm listening to you, but I'm also doing something else because when you book, I make sure that that time is available to you. So there's structure and it helps. So let me give you some recommendations that I believe will be helpful for individuals as well as for businesses. So for individuals, I would say that you should, well, individuals and businesses, identify and track recurring losses, no matter how small, including your time, right? Put simple control measures in place early. So for example, like I said, I created a booking link. It helps me control how my time is used. Design systems that balance trust with accountability. Don't just assume that people are going to do the right thing. People rarely do, right? Regularly review your processes to close gaps. Avoid waiting until losses become habitual and costly. So I'm going to conclude with this. That glued hand wash is more than a funny observation. It's a reminder that every policy has a story, every control solves a problem, and every ignored small issue eventually demands a lot of attention. So, in life and in business, Whatever you tolerate repeatedly, you will pay for. So, as we've had this conversation, don't forget to invest some of the resources, particularly the money you retain after you begin to implement controls. Don't forget to invest in real estate. I'm still your real estate CC, and I really love to guide you through the process of owning and retaining wealth through property ownership. So if you like this video, please actually use the like button, like it, comment, share with your friends. I trust that we all have only friends. But for some of us, I'll say, even if it's your enemy, share with people that need it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel where you watch this: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, or follow, as the case may be. Thank you very much for staying with me. And I look forward to the next episode of Reflections.